We are live. Oh man, I made it to stream. So sorry, we are 13 minutes late. Oh my gosh. Yeah, basically what happened, I know, excuses. Basically what happened, all of my MIDI devices stopped working. Could not figure it out for the life of me. Turns out, I think one of my dongles is pretty much dead. I don't know. It was like something with my dongles. Anyways, welcome on into stream, guys. We are live again for another Saturday morning cook-up. I'm excited to dive in with some beats, bangers, and bops. Yeah, we're going to just be making music today, of course. Thank God, too. I was getting kind of worried. Oh, man. But we are here. We're gonna dive into some music. Gosh, I was so busy troubleshooting that I didn't get any coffee. I might need to go grab some coffee real quick. But I want to real quick just show you guys, we are listening to the Thinking of You EP. Yeah, new EP, new TapDaddy EP. Definitely go check it out. And just to confirm, oh yes, you see this beautiful signal up here? Yes, we got that sorted. Holy crap. Talk about panic mode. I was like, man, I just posted on Instagram telling people I'm going to be live. Well, anyways, we should probably not waste any time. I'm going to grab a little bit of coffee. Sorry, I was totally unprepared today. What the hell? I'll let you guys enjoy Thinking of You, the first couple tracks. I'm going to be 2 seconds. Like, if you're watching the VOD, you can skip forward like 30 seconds and I will be there. So I'll be right back. Okay, and I believe we are ready to get started. Alright, but yes, this is Starlight Fades, Thinking of You EP, beautiful stuff. Alright, let's get into some music. Oh man, I got a big ass mug of coffee today. Really big mug. Oh, now I am ready to make some music. So, I didn't get a chance to gather too much sample material. There was one sample, though, that kind of caught my ear. I want to hear that, and we'll dive in with some drums. But yeah, should be like a pretty decent idea for like maybe a pretty chill, like jazz hop kind of track. What was it? It was this guy. Really a couple of these. That could be cool. I also want to hear some of these other ones. Not bad. Very vibey. I'm thinking this and some pretty tight, chill boom bap drums. We might even chop this a bit. So let's just dive into it. Let's get some drums in here. What all? Let's see, I made a pretty good boom bap kit recently. Okay. Something like this in here. Let me get us over onto Jam Cam. Here we go. something like this. I do have a little side snare hit. Okay. I don't want to like overcomplicate. In fact, we're probably going to dress these drums down a little bit to kind of like, you know, help them feel a little bit more low key. They are kind of slapping right now pretty hard, but I like the punch of these drums. That's really what's feeling pretty good, you know. All right. So, gosh, really out of whack with my velocities here, but that's roughly the pattern. Let's see if we can just maybe straighten this out a bit. We'll capture that. I'll throw you guys back in Ableton. Yeah, really out of whack with my... Good God. How did I get these velocities so wrong? Let's maybe try to run that again, man. It's early. I'm waking up, guys. All right. That's okay though. That's a pretty like rough idea though of what I want to do. Pretty straightforward boom bap drums. I'm going to go ahead and turn down the volume of these drums too, so we're not like completely blasting ourselves out. That was better. That was a little bit better. We'll really tighten this up too. Make it really sound immaculate. You know, you can never spend too long on your drums. Okay, let's try to get... Okay, so that's the downbeat right over there. So boy, yeah, we're gonna have to dress this up a bit. So first of all, that is super out of whack. Let's get that snug. And it's also kind of a question of how much swing do we want on these hi-hats. Are we going to go kind of behind as you see here? That's kind of, you know, gives it a little bit of a Dilla feel. And also, just to get things even, we're going to make sure that all of these snares are up at the top. Yeah. So this hi-hat is kind of loud, kind of up there. Got 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, and BPM wise, I see we're at 153.5. We're gonna move that. Let's call that 154. Okay, let's make sure that this feels immaculate. See, these guys down here, I think, need to be pretty tight on it. These other hi-hats, you know, they can be a little bit behind. They can kind of lean. In fact, it's better if they're kind of leaning. Tighten that guy up. Tighten this guy up. Here we go. Oh, and right there at the end here, we're just going to make sure that snare really comes. Yeah, and this guy. Here we go. Okay, now we got something pretty slick sounding. All right, now I think we can kind of get into it a little bit more. I'm kind of thinking first and foremost, I want to just like make these drums dead mono. Let's do that. Here we go. And then let's take an EQ. Let's see what it's going to do if we shave the highs a little bit. See, like this is a lot more low key. Now, if we really compress this at 1176, we're going to go all attack, no release. Like, come on. These are good boom bap drums, man. Oh, now it's just like punching right. There we go. All right. So now I feel like we've got it to a pretty good spot where we can go back to our sample material. Maybe start figuring out these sample chops. Okay, and we might even just be doing region and keeping it as simple as 4. There we go. Okay. Okay. I like that bass underneath. I usually am like kind of removing those things from my samples in lieu of my own bass line, but it's like, it's quite a satisfying like upright bass, kind of sampled upright bass underneath. Honestly, it's these horns that feel a little bit dry. God, I rarely do this on sample material, but let's kind of gloss it up a little bit with see, like a big hall reverb might be kind of cool, but I feel like we might find something a little bit more interesting than vocal pop hall. I'm thinking let's pull out, and maybe we could kind of like adjust our reverb so that it's mostly capturing the like the highs, you know, the horns. Let's pull out super plate. Yeah, here we go. That plate feels pretty good, the E plate. Yeah, this mid-range is really important for this guy. Okay, this is sounding a little bit more interesting. Now, let's get a sidechain signal. I think we might include the snare in this sidechain. It should be pretty cool. go. What's up, Mars? How you doing, dude? Hell yeah. He says, we're just men. We're just normal men. How you doing, dude? Oh, man. That sidechain's feeling pretty good. Let's see how that's... But yeah, Mars, you got bars for me? I feel like we could just loop this and be like, done. Okay. Now we got something awfully godly sounding. Yeah, he says, I don't know if you heard, Machine finally updated their automation interface. We've been asking for a decade and finally got it. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. So explain to me, what was the issue with Machine? Was it automating like difficult with it? Yeah, he says we can now draw lines. Wow. You would think that would be like a... You would think that would be standard. Wow, man. I'm happy for you. I'm really happy for you. You know, I feel like in the vein of something as simple as that, in Ableton Live, I would like the ability to adjust the pan of individual MIDI notes. It drives me crazy that I can't do that in Ableton. And I know I can draw lines all over a MIDI track, but can I grab one individual MIDI note amongst a chord of MIDI notes and throw it to the left ear? I don't think I can currently. Alright. Oh, I think I know a good instrument that's gonna sound sick with this. Let's pull out the Splice Instruments plugin. Going on here? Why don't I have all of my instruments? Come on, load all of the instruments. There's an update available. I'll do that off stream. I'm gonna try reloading Splice for a second, and we'll see if we can get that. But yeah, I see Mars says, from the hardware, no. What was happening is that you couldn't draw straight lines or add slopes like in Ableton. Man, that sounds incredibly limiting. Not gonna lie. That kind of makes me curious though, like how the hell would you do that on MPC? I mean, on the MPC Studio it's so limited, but I know that in the MPC software you could probably do automations like that. But yeah, I don't know, man. That sounds like quite a hindrance, you know? Yeah, he says, I've been using Machine inside Ableton, and all this week, Ableton has been sluggish. Oof. Sometimes updates be like that, man. Here we go. We finally got all of our instruments here. I wanted to go electric guitars and 80s lead. Here we go. Watch this. Should be cool. Ooh, yeah. Had something good going there. Okay, now, how do we want to kind of process this down? Because we might even introduce a lot of ambience. Might even just go grab the same reverb we used over here and just see what it feels like on this. Woo! Yeah, Mars says, well, the difference is Akai can be completely integrated into Ableton. That's true. Yeah, we can use the plugin, the MPC plugin into Ableton, and have it work inside a MIDI track. He says, Native Instruments just recently made Control MK3 completely integrated into Ableton and other DAWs, but none of their other hardware. Ooh, fair enough. I feel like in this day and age, we just kind of expect that we can just plug things in and it should work. Of course, there's a billion different like hardware companies, and they're all trying to be compatible with each other. Ooh, I wonder if we did this before the compression. Ooh, I am vibing with this, man. Pull out augmented mallets. He says, no, I mean control. We can open the machine software in Ableton, but we can't control everything like macros. Oh, understood. I got you. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like I've gotten to a point though where I feel like it's kind of like you need to choose your infrastructure. Like, I used to do all of my sampling inside of MPC, inside of Ableton, but it was limiting because I couldn't just use my MPC as a MIDI controller if I chose to do it that way. Like, if I chose to open the MPC plugin inside of Ableton, this would cease to be a MIDI controller and it would become an MPC, right? And so I don't know, there were moments where I kind of wanted both, and that's ultimately why right now you see me mostly chopping samples in Ableton Simpler and using this as a MIDI device. Nothing more than that. I'm just fully Ableton right now, you know? But I love it. I love it that way. Quite honestly, I feel like Ableton is so flexible. So, it just like, it bends to every will. I don't know, man. Yeah, it says, I want to be able to open Ableton and use Machine as the actual controlling interface. I get that. Here we go. This was what I was looking for. definitely mess around with this sound a bit. Okay. Oh, dude. This is such a beautiful track, man. Let's capture that. Let's bring this back. Let's hear what we got here. And then we're probably going to have to start actually arranging, pulling this out. Yeah, Mars says, is that the Control 88? No, it's the A63. I wish it was the 88, man. Oh, man. Yeah, I've had this thing for quite a few years now. I'm not like the hugest fan of it, to be honest, but whatever. Okay, I feel like this also probably needs to be reverbed out. Let's get more super plate. But yeah, the A61, man, it's like, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of how the keys feel. You know, the key bed feels a little bit springy. It's kind of hard to really riff on it. But then again, I don't know. I've never really been too impressed by any MIDI's keyboards, right? Like, quite honestly, I feel like the best keys that I've gotten my hands on are probably on this. I've got like a really nice full Casio in my studio, and that's got nice weighted keys on it, but it's not like really like MIDI compatible. You know, it's not. It's more for like playing piano, right? Oh, this feels vibrant. Whew. Yeah, the best ones are always the longer ones. They feel weighted. Yeah. Well, really, the best ones just have weighted keys. I don't know why they don't make more MIDI devices that have, like, good keys on them. I would buy one if it had good goddamn keys on it, you know? So silly, man. Okay, let's start breaking this out. maybe we can start pulling out some horns. I would love to get like a really solid trumpet lick here. Yeah. But yeah, he says because it's a heavier investment, they'd rather only put the weighted keys on their expensive models. Yeah. Come on, there's gotta be a market for a 61 key MIDI keyboard, nice weighted keys. I don't even give a fuck if it has drum pads on it. Just give me like 61 keys of nice weighted keys, make it MIDI compatible. Like, I would be in heaven, man. Alright, here we go. Sifting through trumpets. Yeah, and let's admit, they're way overcharging for these keyboards right now. You know, some of them... I feel like the game for all these companies putting out MIDI devices is... The device itself is just to get your foot in the door. Really what they're trying to sell you is $600 worth of software. It's like... I don't know. I feel like that's really it. Is if they weren't inflating their prices with $600 worth of software, then you're... Yeah. You know? I think you're right, man. Ooh. Okay, I'm not sure about the response. But I liked that little muted horn like setup. Ba-na-na. And then we delay it out and like maybe pitch bend it back. Could be kind of a cool thing. Okay, we gotta pitch it right though. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, it's gonna be something like this. Let's get some vocal pop on here and we'll start compressing it. But yeah, he says if they'd lower the price, they'd sell more and make up the difference, maybe even more. But execs are greedy. They're greedy assholes. No, I don't know, man. I feel like they've probably all got, you know, marketing departments and charts and graphs and evaluations of the market price point. Who knows how they make these decisions, man. Oh wait, no, not what I wanted. I wanted, let's try an LA on this guy. After the reverb too. I don't know. There's like maybe one note in here that's not quite agreeing. Bum, bum, yeah. I don't know though. The more I listen to it, it's like that's sitting okay, you know. We'll see. But yeah, he says a lot of these MIDI devices on the market are really trash that people can make in a garage over a weekend. I don't know, man. I can definitely appreciate when a device like stands the test of time. This MPC Studio is fucking nice, solid. It has lasted me for years. I've taken it everywhere with me. I've thrown it in my backpack 1,000 different ways. This thing is held in there, man. I don't know. That's really solid. I also used to really love this iRig keys in the background with the three octaves. It was just a very simple 3 octave. Cost me $100. I carried it with me everywhere for 10 years straight. It's just like I got a lot of love for that thing, man. But I don't know. It's tough though, because I don't know. I feel like I'm most amused by the simplest devices, you know? I think we're going to have this times 2. Dude, we're getting somewhere. Yeah, you're as serious. You tell him, Mars. Let's go strike out front of the Native Instruments headquarters. We're gonna protest. The S series should only be $300. Ah! Let's do it. Let's raise hell, man. I agree. I really wish I sprung for the S. Quite honestly. But I don't know. I'm just like, honestly, in hindsight, I wish I bought something from Arturia. That's really how I feel nowadays. It's like, I should have just gone for an Arturia device. Live and let learn, though. I'm actually still pretty happy that I managed to get complete control. But yeah, just the MIDI device itself is kind of mid. You know, it's kind of, it's okay. It's not bad. It just doesn't quite feel as nice. Okay. We gotta figure out where we're bringing them after this. There we go. I am online. How you doing, man? How you doing? It's good to see you, dude. Let's see where we're gonna drop this in. But yeah, he says, what DAW or program is this? I like the layout of it. Yeah, no, this is Ableton Live in the flesh. Yeah, Ableton Live 12. It's nice, man. I love Ableton. I am a huge Ableton fanboy. I just I've used Ableton for God, how many years now? I think 12 years, something like that. Yeah, I don't know, man. I practically live inside of Ableton Live. Yeah, let's come in like maybe on this hi-hat. Yeah, okay. You have to remember they purchase in bulk. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I'm online says, okay, I've never used that. It looks simpler. That whatever app I had looks easier to understand than Reaper. Hey, fair enough, man. I don't know. I've got like maybe 1 or 2 friends that use Reaper. I would say, look, Reaper seems like the choice. The ideal choice if you are looking for a free DAW, That's at least what I've heard. If you are willing to spend a little bit of moolah, a little bit of cash, I think Ableton Live is probably my just hands down favorite DAW. It's just so nice, I think what's nice about it is it's just everything kind of works how you would expect it to work. You can drag and drop anything anywhere and it's just gonna work. Love it, But yeah, he says I get that Anderson .Paak R&B heat. Oh hell yeah. No, I got you, man. We're hitting a good sound here. We just got to keep fleshing this out, Yeah, just to learn at first. I think you'll find that if you learn how to do stuff in one DAW, you'll have a better intuition for the next one you learn, All right, let's see where we're going with this. Yeah, do we want to drop there, or do we want to maybe bring over this guitar? We'll see. Reaper is like a basic DAW setup. You build in it how you want. Ableton and Cubase come with a lot of bells and whistles. Yeah, no, that's true. I would say Ableton. Also, I think a big part of the value of Ableton is all of these stock plugins. Like here's these glue compressors are stock. What else am I using that's stock on this? Vocal Pop Hall. It's got a great set of reverbs. I also just really like how drum racks work. It's very modular. I can EQ and stuff like on the individual stuff. If I click on the snare, I can put anything in this little area over here. And I can EQ the snare how I want, or apply a reverb to the snare specifically. Or if I want to touch the drums as a whole, I can put stuff out here and it touches everything. And it's really great because, here I can mono, I cut the highs a bit, I compressed, and now these drums are really slappy. Punchy. Bitwig is nice too, but I don't know anybody that uses Bitwig. I don't know. Have you used it? Okay. Now this is where, what do I want to start pulling out? Maybe BBC. And we might do a little bit more sampling. We might grab maybe a little sax lick or something, but I don't know. Maybe if we bring in a little bit of flute. Okay, yeah, we might need to bring over a little bit more, but I liked how some of that aligned. Let's see what we recorded here. Yeah, I love that plugin. I use it for a lot of my symphonic stuff. I love it too. I can't believe they gave it to us for free. But yeah, I like how these notes are hitting those bottom two notes. That was really nice. Let's bring over these guys. Yeah, Project Sam has some great stuff too, but they're really pricey. Fair enough. I've never heard of Project Sam. I think this is another instrument that I want to like make really heavy in the reverbs. This track as a whole is just really heavy in the reverbs, you know, but it's okay. That's kind of the vibe of this. Is kind of this big amalgamation of sound. Very rich sounding. There we go. I can rip electric guitar if you ever want to make like mental grunge samples. Metal grunge samples. Well, I guess I'll hit you up if I ever have a hankering for metal grunge. Man, it's been a while since I've played metal. I just don't have the space for it anymore. I used to be in this band where, like, I've played in 2 different bands where each band had barns that we would practice in. One was like real, like just metal, like, I don't know. It was really fun. We would throw these shows and really we would just like put a couch in front of the stage, invite a bunch of people over. But yeah, it was super fun. I just don't have the space for being in a band these days, but that's okay. Like, I don't know. I've been really enjoying the peace and comfort of working on hip hop in my, you know, from home. And not only that, but having people listen to my music is just incredible. I feel like I was never able to really get going on any of my music goals in a band because I would be kind of limited to how hard others would want to work at the music, you know? But yeah, I see I Am Online says, with Ableton, could I like record segments of my voice and compress them and put effects on them and use them? So like instruments, because I have an idea of a song that starts a cappella and all. Oh yeah, dude, you can totally, you know what's really cool is you can record anything, right? And of course, you can put all of the effects on it. You can even turn any piece of audio into an instrument. If you really want to, you can, like, this is Ableton stock sampler, and it works in a bunch of different ways. You can seamlessly loop audio and pitch it across every key. You can do all sorts of stuff, and also you can put together a bunch of effects on it, and then you can group all of those effects and you can save it as a preset. So like sometimes I will kind of spend a good long while kind of making an instrument and I'll save it. And in fact, I was actually just thinking we might pull one out. There's this one that I made, this vibraphone. And I made it from a pretty simple stock vibraphone instrument, but I just like piled on a bunch of effects until it was sounding nice and sampled almost. So let me pull this out. Let's see, vibraphone, and it should be in presets. Oops, shoot, over here. TapDaddy vibraphone. Here we go. Okay. There we go. And here's all of the effects and shit that I put on here. But if we get this out of the way, it's also a really loud instrument. I gotta turn it down. Here we go. Oh, man. All right. Let's start messing with this. I'm just gonna loop at the bridge section and let's mess with it. Oh yeah, this doesn't have as much range as I wish it did. There we go. Okay. I think that's basically what I was looking for. Hell yeah. Oh, man. Ooh, this is going to be vibey. I like where this track is going, man. We're definitely hitting some pretty good stuff. And I think I want to layer on like a synth lead over the top of this. That could be cool. Oh, man. I'm online says, the list of things I need to save money for is just getting huge. I get you. Hey, man, if you want to try Ableton Live today for free, there's actually like a 30-day free trial on their website. Like you can download exactly what I am working with right now and try it for yourself and decide, you know, if it's worth saving for, I guess. I highly recommend it. You're going to get like the full suite and they'll give you like 30 days of it, basically. I love it though. I can't live without Ableton. Oh man, I need Melodyne, Mars. You made me realize Melodyne is just missing from my tool set. As an audio engineer, I need it. I'm gonna have to get it on sale sometime soon. Okay, what am I pulling out? Probably like X-Band. Let's pull out Japanese Boy. Yo, what's up, Signature? How's your day going, man? Okay, this is like a little bit too dry, not quite vibing with the rest of the instruments, but we could probably make it more wet. Also, maybe if we increase the glide a little bit. Where's the glide? I don't see glide controls. There we go. Maybe something like this. Okay, so this would have to go like over here. Okay, well, you know, we're getting places here. Yeah, Mars says, I paid $450 for the whole studio edition, which is normally $750. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, he says, I bought Ableton Studio on Domain Music when it went on sale and paid over $100 less than other competitors. Fair enough, man. Yeah, I can't remember. My Ableton Live, like, how I've kind of got into it was I started by buying Ableton Live Intro when I was about 19 years old. It was like 18 or 19. And I think it was like $100 or so at the time. And then I think eventually I bought Ableton Live 10 Standard and I upgraded for about $200. $250-ish maybe. And then I finally, like, they had a sale where they were like coming out with Ableton Live 12 and they were like, we'll give you Ableton Live 11 for free if you upgrade right now. And we're going to give you like 30% off or something like that of the price of Ableton Live 12. So I was like, okay, here we go. We're going to go pro. We're going to go with the full suite. And I got, I got the full version. I forget how much I had to pay for that. It was something like $300, but you know, point is I got upgrade discounts basically, but yeah. All right. This is sounding very dry. We should, in that first turn is like not quite hitting. Why is that hitting so harshly up there? Okay, and then let's try actually just vocal pawpaw. I want something really, really magnificent here. We're going to turn down the violin and up the theremin. Ooh, see, we're getting somewhere. And I'm thinking this synth lead might be something where we get the side chain out. Ooh, yeah, we're really baking it into the background here. Now, something else that we could try, what if we flattened it to mono? Sometimes that's the vibe, man. Sometimes that really is it. Okay. I think that feels just like a little bit better. Maybe we can even slip it off to the right. There we go. Oh man, this is awesome. But yes, I agree, Mars. Ableton Live 12 is just, it's a work of art. It's my favorite piece of software, I think, that has ever existed. I don't know. All right. We need to bring them back around. We are going to cut some of these guys. Let's see. And we're going to want to like fade on this guy. Let's do it like this. We're going to just give it an automation and probably like between these points, just go yoink, just like that. And cool. Woo. Yeah, Cubase can do things that no other DAWs can do. The best of both worlds. That's fair. Yeah, excellent for both. Yeah, I'm also curious about stability. I feel like that's also where, I don't know, now that I am like really working in music, I feel like if it crashes, first of all, how often does it crash? And secondly, how good is it at recovering projects? I feel like Ableton has not let me down yet. I'm waiting for the day it does, though. All right, what do I want to... I feel like we're pretty much there. So let's give this a listen through. Yeah, you started with Fruity Loops 7. Dude. That's wild. God, I feel like there's so much more I want to do on this track. I don't want to spend all of stream on this, but there's like maybe one more layer I want to add in. And I'm not sure where. I just know the instrument, and I know it would sound really cool in this sound selection. Oh, man. Guys, I'm having a fun day. Having a really fun day making music, you know? Like, goddamn. Golden Ferns. Yes. I just want to hit them with like a really light chord. Okay, and we'll probably extend these out a little bit farther, but we're going to be fading that out. We're gonna like fade on these guys, basically. Okay. That might even be a little bit too soon to start fading. We might scoot this back a little bit. Yeah, we can always mess with it during the mix. And I feel like we still need like maybe just one more iteration of this. And this is where we're fading. Like probably throughout this section. There we go. Oh, dude, I love this song. This is so good. What the fuck? I made a good track today. Okay, we gotta save this. What am I doing, man? We are on song 1040 or 1050. Wow. Yeah. Song 1050. Let's listen to it while we save. 1050. There we go. But yeah, Ableton has all the cool design tools while Cubase can dig into the nitty-gritty real fast and easy. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, what I really enjoy about Ableton is it feels like it gives you a full set of tools that are not half-assed. Like, the instruments are pretty good. The stock plugins are really good. I mix all the time in Ableton Live, and I think it's fantastic for that, you know. I don't know. I just feel like it starts you off with a very strong set of tools, you know? That is so slick, man. All right. We're going to dive into another beat. We're going to dive into another one. While I am off grabbing a little bit of coffee, I'm just going to heat up a bit of coffee. I'll play for you guys Rainflower. Yeah, off of the new EP, Thinking of You. Out on all platforms. All right. Yeah, I'll be like 2 seconds, and then I will be right back, and we're going to dive into another one. All right, I am back. Oh, and I got lots of hot coffee here. Hell yeah. Okay, so let's dive into another beat, guys. Let's just start another one. I think I am prepared. Got coffee, I got water. Let's get a new live set going. And I have no idea what we're going to do on this next one. Like, on that last one, I kind of knew, like, that sample I heard earlier today, and I was like, ooh, you know. But now, we're just like, zero expectations. Let's just dive into something, and let's just see where it kind of takes us, you know? Oh, man. Yeah, there we go. Mars also got his coffee. Hell yeah. He says, I love you guys. It's fun being able to talk about my passion. I feel you, man. I'm so grateful you guys come and hang out while I cook beats. Oh, man. I feel like these Saturday morning streams are like really what I look forward to all week long, you know? Let's maybe dive into some sample material and kind of see see what our options are. We could cook something from scratch, but I just, I want to see if we're going to stumble across some gold that might inspire us. Let's just start somewhere in the mid-range. Oh, dude, that's cool. Here, my camera's all fuzzy. Sorry, guys. I gotta, let it autofocus again. Let's see if it's gonna do it. Cover it up and autofocus. Hopefully. Come on, camera. You silly guy. being a goofball. Okay, let's see if that was long enough for it to refocus. Come on, buddy. It looks like it's slightly getting better. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, no, this shit right here. You see, this is where it would almost make sense to really chop this apart, find some nice licks, but I kind of want to like just run with this. God, what kind of drums would we need for that though? Man, this camera is gonna drive me crazy if I don't fix this. Let's see. Let me see if I slightly cover the camera and then I let it focus on that and then I take that away. Maybe it gets a little bit better. I don't know, man. It's better than where it was at. We'll see. All right. Yeah. Taps is like a distant memory. I try to remember his face. Yeah. Exactly. You get it. It's just there for aesthetics. No, it looks like we're back. We're good. Okay, so if we're going to do something really jazzy, like what the fuck are we going to pick for our drums? Nothing too over the top, but definitely something boom bap, you know? It might even just be, what is the kit that I'm thinking of? This guy? But we cut the highs. Double time Dilla shuffle. I do this so much on this kit. Double time Dilla shuffle. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna do this kind of oddly, I think. we're gonna try to lay down just something kind of like that. Oh, man, I am really kind of biffing it this morning, but that's okay. We're, through the power of patience and will, we're going to find our way to something pretty good. There is the end of our 4 bars. We're just going to try to lock in on a good 4 bars. Okay, so obviously this was really out of whack. So was this guy. In fact, we're going to probably get these all like the kicks can kind of be wherever. The snare needs to be really on point. And then we're going to quantize the hi-hats because we're going to set up a double time on this. And it's going to be sick, man. It's going to be sick. We're going to take all of these guys. We're going to say quantize, and then we're going to copy it, paste it. Oops. Copy it, paste it, and move it to this guy up here. Okay, but we need to swing it. Now we're going to go for that double time kind of feel. We're going to just... Woo! Oh, dude, that's going to be sick. Okay. Might even pick up the pace since we're going to go into this really fast jazz break. Let's also fix these drums, make them more low-key and cool sounding. Okay, so we just monoed it. Gonna pull that EQ. Nicely done. Thank you, man. I do this all the time on this kit specifically. This double time Dilla shuffle. It's just a total vibe, man. Like, if it works, it works. Do something dope, right? Now, this is where we're really on, like, something vibey. Ooh. Now, here's the moment of truth, though. Let's see what this is going to sound like when we take that piano lick and we just slap it on here. I want to... Ooh, wait, what? There might be something kind of fun in here. Here we go. Yeah, but no, Mars, I get you. I feel like it's funny as a kid, you know, and you're like playing all this like classical music and stuff. You don't typically think about how that's going to shape your worldview of like music, you know, later on. I feel like for me, it's a lot of like these like crazy chords and whatnot. That's what really gets me enticed. Really interesting chord progressions and just kind of like this, the idea of riffing and just soloing and like, I don't know. I feel like I really had a good time in jazz band, and I started listening to a lot more jazz. That was the biggest thing, is like for the first time I was like actually really vibing with some jazz stuff, and I found, you know, like, I don't know. I think I started with some pretty modern, just, you know, it was like Bad Bad Not Good was becoming a thing at the time. I got really into that band and a lot of the covers that they did of like Tyler the Creator. And then from there, I started like exploring more into like actual jazz trios. Like I remember really enjoying the Bad Plus and listening to them quite obsessively. And I don't know, I was just like listening to a lot of jazz music. But yeah, I was always really obsessed with just kind of like hip hop jazz fusions, you know. That always really caught my ear. Okay, definitely not feeling good there. This is gonna get too busy too quick. We need something more simplistic. Yeah, you did piano for 5 to 8, tuba in 6th grade, guitar from 11 to 19. Nice, man. Yeah, I did like a couple of years of actual piano lessons when I was a kid, but I was mostly just like, I don't know, playing piano, just making up songs on the piano since I was like 5 or so. Got a few lessons, but in like 4th or 5th grade. Then went into 6th grade. It started as a percussionist in band, stuck with that all the way through high school. And I also, learned how to play guitar, learned how to play bass. Played bass in quite a few bands, honestly. And then everything from there has really been a lot of production. God, I just need like an immaculate lick. Okay, what's funny is like this is super, super simple, but I think we could probably do some stuff with this. We'll just pull this out, right? And we're going to really turn this down. Let's try to get it to the right pitch. Yeah. Ooh. No, complex is going to be the way. And we're going to put on a little fun delay on this guy. Delay. Where you at, dog? There you are. Okay, that's like way too much. I'm going to keep it very light and breezy. Let's try this. Oh, what are you doing, my guy? I kind of want to do some stuff like that. And then we get a little weird with it. I don't know. We might keep this to more of like an interlude sort of thing. We'll see. Okay, and I'm also thinking to make this a little bit smoother on the ears and a little bit more grand, we're going to shave it down, vinyl filter. And then What's that little pitch at the end? Oh, this little pitch bend that I'm doing with the delay? Is that a pitch modulator? No, this is literally just Ableton's delay plugin. And then basically, mid-delay, I change the rate of delay. And it causes it, because I've got this in repitch mode, it just bends it upwards. And it's just like, ooh, I love that kind of shit, man. Ew, yeah. It's sick. I love it. See, we're in A major. I want to fit this simply in here somewhere. I'll throw you guys on Jam Cam while I figure this out. Jam with me. See, I don't believe it's A major. I feel like it's changing, you know, and I gotta change with it. I just don't know where it's going to. Maybe it was like that. I feel like I gotta figure this out. Like, okay, so we got almost somewhere. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And also, I'm not sure if we're going to have this sustained. We might even catch it on like a pickup out here. And then we're going to like tighten this. And we can even tighten this little turn up here. Yeah. Okay. Pulling stuff out, right? Honestly, would this sound better in the next section? So like if it was over here instead. Yeah, we get a, ooh, I like how that interacts with that little turn down. Woo! Okay. And then we get to hear this better, this. Yeah. God, there's like, okay, maybe there's like one string sample that I actually want to pull out from like forever ago. Oh, those of you guys that have heard the low-key plan are probably familiar with this sample. I just need to go find it. What was it called? Let me just search strings, and I'm going to look in... Where was it? It wasn't this old, was it? It is this old. Okay, we're gonna get a little crazy here. I don't know. Not quite. Like, that's not quite vibing. Maybe we scrap this in the beginning and we could go just for this. And then we try to fix this section. we're keep messing with it. And the advantage of bringing this in over here is we really get to hear this. See, we just need to figure out this section. Ooh, there we go. Let's ride with the beat. I think that might be a little bit too simple, you know? Like, it might not have enough to really go off of. I wish I had enough bass material to, like, really do a bass solo. Like, it's a little bit too empty, right? We definitely need some sort of chord structure. What's difficult, though, is that, man, we got crazy chords in here. So I've done this in the past where sometimes I'll have like Ableton extract chords, you know, which sometimes is semi-useful. We'll see though. Let's focus in on this. What kind of ambience? What kind of ambience is really the question. Could be like birds, it could be maybe like a subway station. Probably riser sweep us up into that a little bit. In fact, what if, okay, I'm trying to think of like ways that we can distinguish the intro. Ooh, organ might be a cool idea. Yeah, that might be sick. But yeah, right now I'm trying to think, like, how are we going to conserve the energy of this track so that when the track drops in, it feels buttery smooth, you know? And I kind of have an idea, like, we could, and I'm going to try this on the master for now. I'll do this in a more smart way later. But we're going to pull out vinyl. We're going to vinyl just this intro section. If this sounds good, then we'll set it up the correct way. Yeah. That's sounding pretty slick. Okay, yeah, so that's gonna be the direction, I think. Let's get rid of that vinyl. Let's actually set it up the right way. We're gonna slap this on this piano. Ooh, maybe we'll let that bass stay dry underneath so we can really hear it. Riser. Ooh, let's see. Okay. Getting there. Let's zoom in and get this really snug up against here. Okay. So, there we go. Okay. All right, it's a work in progress, but I'm liking how that's starting to shape up. then let's get rid of these guys. Yeah, the piano seems like it goes a long time. Yeah, really, the whole track seems like a long time to you. The fact that the piano goes the whole track is a little bit long. You know, I kind of thought about that. What I could have done is maybe go into a different, like I could have tried to extract the chords. The reason why I'm not, though, is because, like, first of all, I think that I wouldn't be able to do with much accuracy, you know? But secondly, you know, this is hip hop. It's kind of like we took one loop here and we're looping it right in front of them. And we're dancing around it with all of these details, and we're kind of showing like what we can add to it, how we can kind of manipulate that. So yeah, I want this to loop. I want it to get stuck in your head is really the thing. I want you to be walking around your whole day going, blah, 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 you know, in your mind, you like this loop running. And it's just like, it's a good thing. But yeah, of course, it does loop. It does go on. But there's so much variety within these 8 bars. Because this half is different from this half. Keep the piano going and mask some of the notes. Yeah, I could do like a sweep if I wanted to, but I don't think I want to, man. I think I'm pretty happy with how this is going, you know? Yeah, it keeps the rhythm going. Yeah, absolutely. Because at the end of the day, I would like for this to be rhymable. Like, this might go on BeatStars. Probably will. And you know what's funny is it was something that I've kind of noticed regarding like overly jazzy beats and rappers is people appreciate virtuosity. People really do. Some of my jazziest tracks where I feel like I filled it to the brim with all sorts of trumpets and licks and whatnot are actually some of my most purchased tracks. And I think it's because like artists crave that sort of virtuosity, you know? And then we start to fade over here. Okay. God, dude. This is gonna be... Yeah. This is it. Yeah, Mars is like, yes, I love that too. I'm surprised by it. Sometimes I feel like my beats are a little bit too crowded, you know, especially the ones that are a little bit more geared towards Spotify, you know, for instrumental listening. There is kind of a difference in how I produce things, whether I am regarding it for, you know, to be rhymed or whether it's for instrumental entertainment. But you see, the thing is that I will always go out of my way to, no matter what I drop, I'm going to put it up on BeatStars and make it available to artists to rhyme if they so wish to, you know, because, you know, some of these tracks that I thought is just like way too crowded for anybody to rhyme are, like I said, some of my most purchased tracks on BeatStars. And it's just like, you know, like I'm not going to hold back on the rappers. No, I'll stem it out. I'll throw it out. I'll throw it up on BeatStars. I'll let the people rhyme it. Like, fuck yeah. If you can find a way in it, you know. Yeah, I see Mars saying I've always been into the virtuosity, sliding into new virtuosity. Yeah, he says it's something I'm always trying to achieve in my productions. Yeah, and I feel like, you know, we got to find our like ways that we can achieve it. For me, I could never play a piano lick like this, quite honestly. I know that about myself, but you know, I try to find ways. I try to find ways to complement it. I try to find ways to like one of the most I feel like solidifying pieces of this track is this bass. Just really fits the sound selection. Yeah, it's a healthy way to DJ too. Absolutely. But yeah, man, let's save this. Song 1051. Oh man. Oh man, somebody's gonna love this. I hope somebody really takes this and does something with it. Well, goddamn, that was beautiful, guys. We made 2 beats today, but I am very satisfied with both of the beats that we made. I mean, this was a good Saturday morning cook-up. Damn. Well, shit. I think that'll do it for today. Damn. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you, Mars. Always good seeing you, man. Let's see. Who else did we have in here? Yes, Signature. Always good seeing you, dude. I am online. Thanks for popping in, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. Really, everybody that's watching, even if you're lurking, I appreciate you as well. Yeah, everybody. Thank you guys so much. We're going to do this again next Saturday, of course, as we do every Saturday morning cook-ups. Also, just want to let you know that on my Twitch, I am doing a beat battle and a rap cipher over on Twitch this Sunday. If you want to spit some bars with us, if you want to submit to our beat battle, we're doing Battle of the Trumpets. Basically, just submit your best beat, which features trumpet. We want to hear your best trumpet work. Yeah, if you're interested in any of that, head over to my Twitch. I am TapDaddyBeats on Twitch. You'll see a Discord invite in the description of the channel. Join the Discord, head to the Beat Battle Submissions channel or the Rap Cypher Submissions channel. You'll see how to enter, all that good jazz. We do competitions once a month. Super fun. It's just going to be a fun stream. So anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out. My name is TapDaddy, and until next time, happy producing. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturday. So I will see you guys later. Peace out.